Introduction. In a world that rewards loud ambition, fast decisions, and constant stimulation, the rarest form of strength is often the quietest one. What if your true power wasn't found in controlling the outside world, but in mastering your inner one? Welcome to Calm Power, a journey into the resilient calm that Stoic philosophy awakens within us. In this audiobook, we're not chasing after noise or validation. Instead, we're learning how to navigate chaos with clarity, pressure with poise, and uncertainty with unwavering purpose. Inspired by the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, this book will guide you through powerful Stoic practices that cultivate mental strength, emotional control, and lasting peace. You'll discover how to overcome challenges without losing yourself, build unshakable resilience in the face of adversity, and live with deep intention, guided by what truly matters. This is not just a philosophy, it's a lifestyle of action, awareness, and self-mastery. This audiobook, Calm Power, is created and brought to you by DJA-Audiobook, your channel for powerful wisdom, emotional growth, and modern clarity through ancient insight. So now take a deep breath, and let's begin unlocking the calm within your power. Calm power is a concept rooted in the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, which emphasizes the importance of rationality, self-control, and virtue in navigating life's challenges. In today's fast-paced world, where stress and uncertainty are prevalent, the relevance of Stoicism has never been more pronounced. This philosophy teaches us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. By cultivating mental strength and emotional control, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. The significance of Stoicism lies in its ability to help individuals develop a mindset that prioritizes inner peace and clarity over external chaos. It encourages us to focus on what we can change, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, rather than becoming overwhelmed by what we cannot control. This shift in perspective is crucial for building mental fortitude, as it allows us to face adversity with a calm and composed demeanor. Viewers can expect to learn valuable lessons about self-discipline and resilience through the lens of Stoic teachings. Self-discipline is a cornerstone of Stoicism. It empowers us to make choices aligned with our values and long-term goals, rather than succumbing to fleeting emotions or external pressures. Practicing self-discipline, we can cultivate habits that foster personal growth and well-being. Resilience, however, is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and maintain a positive outlook in the face of difficulties. Stoicism equips us with tools to build resilience by encouraging us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Engaging with Stoic principles offers practical applications that can enhance our daily lives. For instance, the practice of negative visualization, where we contemplate potential losses or challenges, can help us appreciate what we have and prepare us mentally for adversity. Additionally, the idea of focusing on the present moment, rather than worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, can significantly reduce anxiety and improve our overall well-being. By integrating these Stoic practices into our routines, we can foster a sense of empowerment and control over our lives. Ultimately, Stoic power serves as a guiding framework for individuals seeking to cultivate a resilient mindset and navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and strength. Stoic philosophy, with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, offers profound insights into the human experience, particularly in the realm of mental resilience and emotional control. Central to this philosophy are the teachings of notable Stoic philosophers such as Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, who articulate relevant principles today. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of inner strength and maintaining composure in the face of adversity. His reflections, captured in his work, Meditations, reveal a deep understanding of the human condition and the necessity of cultivating resilience. Aurelius believed that while we cannot control external events, we can control our reactions to them. This perspective fosters a sense of empowerment, allowing individuals to navigate life's challenges with a calm and rational mindset. Similarly, Seneca, a prominent Stoic thinker, explored the concept of emotional control extensively. He argued that emotions, when unchecked, can lead to irrational decisions and suffering. By practicing self-reflection and mindfulness, individuals can learn to manage their feelings effectively, transforming potential obstacles into opportunities for growth. Seneca's letters and essays provide practical advice on cultivating emotional resilience, emphasizing the importance of understanding our emotions rather than being ruled by them. The teachings of these philosophers highlight that mental resilience is not merely about enduring hardships, but also about thriving in the face of them. Emotional control is a critical component of this resilience, enabling individuals to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. In navigating life's challenges, the ability to pause, reflect, and choose a measured response can make all the difference. Stoicism teaches that our perceptions shape our experiences. Therefore, by reframing our thoughts and focusing on what we can control, we can maintain our emotional equilibrium even in turbulent times. This practice of emotional regulation is essential for personal growth, as it allows individuals to confront their fears, insecurities, and setbacks with courage and clarity. Stoicism serves as a practical guide for personal development, offering tools and strategies that can be applied in everyday life. One of the foundational concepts of Stoicism is the dichotomy of control, which distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. By focusing our energy on the former, we can cultivate a sense of agency and purpose. This principle encourages individuals to let go of the need to control external circumstances, often leading to frustration and disappointment. Instead, Stoicism invites us to invest our efforts in developing our character, virtues, and responses to challenges. Another key aspect of Stoic philosophy is the practice of mindfulness and presence. Stoics advocate for living by nature and being fully engaged in the present moment. This focus on the here and now helps individuals to appreciate life's fleeting moments and reduces anxiety about the future. By embracing the present, we can cultivate gratitude and resilience, recognizing that each moment offers growth and learning opportunities. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages the practice of negative visualization, a technique that involves contemplating potential losses or challenges. This practice may seem counterintuitive, but it enhances our appreciation for what we have and prepares us mentally for adversity. By envisioning worst-case scenarios, we can develop a sense of preparedness and resilience, allowing us to face difficulties with greater equanimity. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca remind us that personal growth is a lifelong journey. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of continuous self-improvement and reflection. Regularly assessing our thoughts, behaviors, and values, we can align our actions with our principles, fostering a sense of integrity and purpose. This commitment to personal growth benefits us and those around us, as it encourages a more compassionate and understanding approach to relationships and interactions. In conclusion, the foundational concepts of Stoic philosophy provide invaluable insights into developing mental resilience and emotional control. Through the teachings of philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, we learn that resilience is cultivated through self-reflection, emotional regulation, and focusing on what we can control. Stoicism is a practical guide for personal growth, offering tools that empower individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we can foster a mindset that prioritizes inner peace, clarity, and resilience, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. As we explore these concepts further, we can uncover the transformative power of Stoicism in our own lives, equipping ourselves with the wisdom to face whatever challenges may come our way. Delving into the core principles of Stoicism reveals a framework that can significantly enhance our mental strength and resilience, mainly through the concept known as the dichotomy of control. This principle, central to Stoic philosophy, distinguishes between what is within our control and what is not. Understanding this distinction is crucial for developing mental fortitude, as it allows individuals to focus their energy and efforts on aspects of life they can influence while letting go of those they cannot. The dichotomy of control teaches us that while we cannot dictate external events or the actions of others, we can control our thoughts, reactions, and attitudes. This shift in focus empowers us to respond to challenges with clarity and composure, rather than becoming overwhelmed by circumstances beyond our influence. For instance, consider the example of LeBron James, one of the most celebrated athletes in modern sports. Throughout his career, LeBron has faced immense pressure, from high expectations as a young player to the scrutiny that comes with being a public figure. His ability to maintain focus and composure, regardless of external pressures, exemplifies the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. LeBron often emphasizes the importance of preparation and mindset, acknowledging that while he cannot control the outcome of a game, he can control his effort, attitude, and approach to each challenge. This mindset has not only contributed to his success on the court and made him a role model for resilience and mental strength. By focusing on what he can control, his training, his work ethic, and his response to adversity, LeBron embodies the essence of Stoicism in action. Encouraging viewers to identify what is within their control when facing adversity is a vital to applying Stoic principles in everyday life. In moments of difficulty, it is easy to become consumed by feelings of helplessness or frustration. However, we can regain a sense of agency and empowerment. By consciously shifting our focus to the elements we can influence, we can regain a sense of agency and empowerment. For example, if someone is facing a challenging situation at work, such as a complex project or a demanding boss, they can choose how to respond. They may be able to change the project's behavior or the project's requirements, but they can control their attitude, work ethic, and approach to problem solving. This proactive mindset fosters resilience, enabling individuals to navigate challenges with a sense of purpose and determination. Another modern example that illustrates Stoic concepts is the approach taken by successful entrepreneurs. Many business leaders face setbacks, market fluctuations, and competition that are beyond their control. However, those who embody Stoic principles focus on their responses to these challenges. They analyze what they can learn from failures, adapt their strategies, and remain committed to their vision. This resilience in the face of adversity is a hallmark of Stoic philosophy, demonstrating that mental strength is cultivated through a focus on personal agency and growth. The dichotomy of control also extends to our emotional responses. In a world where external events can trigger a wide range of emotions, Stoicism teaches us to recognize that while we may not control what happens to us, we can control how we react emotionally. This understanding is particularly relevant in today's fast-paced environment, where stress and anxiety are every day. By practicing emotional regulation and mindfulness, individuals can develop a more balanced perspective, allowing them to respond to challenges with equanimity. For instance, during a heated argument or a stressful situation, instead of reacting impulsively, one can take a moment to breathe, reflect, and choose a measured response. This practice aligns with Stoic teachings, reinforcing the idea that our reactions are within our control, even when external circumstances are not. Encouraging viewers to embrace the dichotomy of control can lead to profound personal growth. By identifying what is within their control, individuals can cultivate a sense of empowerment and resilience that enables them to face adversity confidently. This process involves self-reflection and a willingness to let go of the need to control everything around us. It requires recognizing that while we may desire specific outcomes, our true power lies in how we choose to respond to the situations we encounter. In conclusion, the core principles of Stoicism, particularly the dichotomy of control, provide a valuable framework for developing mental strength and resilience. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, life responses, we can navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and composure. Modern examples such as LeBron James and successful entrepreneurs illustrate how these Stoic concepts can be applied in real-life situations, demonstrating the transformative power of this philosophy. As viewers reflect on their own lives, they are encouraged to identify what is within their control when facing adversity, fostering a mindset that prioritizes personal agency and growth. Ultimately, embracing the principles of Stoicism can lead to a more empowered and resilient approach to life, equipping individuals with the tools to thrive in the face of challenges. The Stoic perspective on overcoming challenges offers profound insight into navigating life's difficulties with resilience and strength. Central to this philosophy is the idea that obstacles are not merely hindrances but opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, articulated this concept beautifully in his writings. He believed that every challenge we face is a chance to practice virtue, develop our character, and strengthen our resolve. In his meditation, Aurelius famously stated, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This powerful assertion encapsulates the Stoic belief that obstacles can catalyze personal development. Instead of viewing challenges as setbacks, Stoicism encourages us to see them as essential components of our journey. By embracing this mindset, we can transform adversity into a source of strength and resilience. A contemporary example that embodies this Stoic perspective is the story of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's life is a testament to the power of resilience in the face of hardship. Born into poverty and facing numerous challenges throughout her childhood, including abuse and discrimination, Oprah could have easily succumbed to her circumstances. However, she chose to view her struggles as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of allowing her past to define her, she harnessed her experiences to fuel her ambition and drive. Oprah's journey, from a difficult upbringing to becoming a media mogul and philanthropist, exemplifies the Stoic principle of reframing obstacles as opportunities. She often speaks about the importance of resilience and the lessons learned from her challenges, emphasizing that every setback has contributed to her success. Oprah's story illustrates how adopting a Stoic mindset can empower individuals to overcome adversity. By recognizing that challenges are a natural part of life, we can cultivate a sense of acceptance and determination. This perspective allows us to approach difficulties proactively, seeking solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Oprah's ability to rise above her circumstances and create a successful career inspires many, demonstrating that resilience is not just about enduring hardship, but actively transforming it into a stepping stone for growth. Encouraging viewers to reframe their mindset towards challenges is essential for fostering resilience. When faced with obstacles, it is easy to fall into a negative attitude, viewing difficulties as insurmountable barriers. However, Stoicism teaches us that our perceptions shape our experiences. By consciously choosing to view challenges as opportunities for growth, we can shift our focus from fear and frustration to empowerment and possibility. This reframing process involves recognizing that while we may not control the circumstances we encounter, we do have control over how we respond to them. For instance, when faced with a setback at work, instead of viewing it as a failure, we can reframe it as a chance to learn and improve instead of viewing it as a failure. This shift in perspective allows us to approach challenges with curiosity and resilience, fostering a growth mindset that embraces learning and adaptation. By adopting this Stoic approach, we can cultivate a sense of agency and purpose, empowering ourselves to navigate life's uncertainties confidently. Moreover, the practice of gratitude can play a significant role in reframing our mindset towards challenges. We can foster a more positive outlook by acknowledging the lessons and strengths gained from difficult experiences. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the importance of gratitude in his writings, reminding us to appreciate the growth opportunities that challenges present. This practice enhances our resilience and enriches our overall well-being, allowing us to approach life with a sense of purpose and appreciation. In conclusion, the Stoic perspective on overcoming challenges provides valuable insights into how we can navigate adversity with resilience and strength. Marcus Aurelius's teachings remind us that obstacles are not merely hindrances, but opportunities for growth and self-improvement. Oprah Winfrey's inspiring story exemplifies this principle, showcasing how resilience through hardship can lead to remarkable success. By encouraging viewers to reframe their mindset towards challenges, we empower them to embrace difficulties as essential components of their journey. Ultimately, Adopting a Stoic approach allows us to cultivate a sense of agency and purpose, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for personal growth and fulfillment. As we face the inevitable challenges of life, let us remember that within every obstacle lies the potential for growth, and by embracing this perspective, we can navigate our journeys with resilience and strength. Emotional regulation is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the importance of managing our emotions to navigate life's challenges effectively. At the heart of this practice is the understanding that while we cannot control external events, we can control our responses to them. Seneca, one of the most prominent Stoic philosophers, provided profound insights into managing emotions such as anger and anxiety, highlighting the necessity of emotional control for personal well-being and effective decision-making. In his letters and essays, Seneca emphasized that unchecked emotions can lead to irrational behavior and suffering. He believed that anger, in particular, is a destructive force that clouds judgment and leads to regrettable actions. Seneca famously stated, "Anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it." This insight underscores the importance of recognizing and managing our emotional responses, as allowing anger to dictate our actions can result in negative consequences for ourselves and others. Seneca advocated for self-reflection and mindfulness as essential tools for emotional regulation. He encouraged individuals to pause and reflect before reacting to provocation, allowing time to assess the situation rationally. By cultivating this practice, we can prevent our emotions from overwhelming us and leading to impulsive decisions. For example, when faced with a frustrating situation, such as a disagreement with a colleague, taking a moment to breathe and reflect can help us respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This approach aligns with the Stoic belief that our perceptions shape our experiences. By managing our emotions, we can maintain clarity and composure even in challenging circumstances. Another emotion that Seneca addressed extensively is anxiety. In a world filled with uncertainties, anxiety can easily take hold, leading to feelings of helplessness and fear. Seneca recognized that much of our anxiety stems from our attachment to outcomes and our desire to control the uncontrollable. He advised individuals to focus on what is within their control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, rather than becoming consumed by worries about the future. This Stoic perspective encourages us to cultivate a sense of acceptance and resilience, allowing us to face uncertainties with a calm and composed mindset. A modern example of emotional control can be seen in the life of Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Throughout his career, Bezos has faced numerous challenges, from fierce competition to market fluctuations. However, he has consistently demonstrated remarkable emotional regulation, allowing him to make strategic decisions without being swayed by fear or frustration. Bezos is known for his ability to maintain a long-term vision, focusing on the bigger picture rather than getting bogged down by short-term setbacks. This emotional composure has been instrumental in Amazon's growth and success, illustrating how effective emotional regulation can lead to positive outcomes in both personal and professional realms. Encouraging viewers to practice techniques for maintaining composure is essential for fostering emotional regulation. One effective technique is mindfulness meditation, which involves focusing on the present moment and observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. This practice can help individuals develop greater awareness of their emotional responses, allowing them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. By incorporating mindfulness into daily routines, individuals can cultivate a sense of calm and clarity, enhancing their ability to manage emotions effectively. Another technique is the practice of cognitive reframing, which involves changing the way we perceive a situation. When faced with a challenging circumstance, such as a setback at work, instead of viewing it as a failure, we can reframe it as an opportunity for growth and learning, instead of viewing it as a failure. This perspective shift can significantly reduce anxiety and frustration, empowering individuals to approach challenges with a more positive mindset. Additionally, journaling can be a powerful tool for emotional regulation. Individuals can gain clarity and insight into their emotional responses by writing down thoughts and feelings. This practice allows for self-reflection and can help identify patterns in emotional reactions, enabling individuals to develop strategies for managing their emotions more effectively. In conclusion, emotional regulation is a fundamental aspect of Stoicism, emphasizing the importance of managing our feelings to navigate life's challenges with resilience and clarity. Seneca's insights on managing emotions like anger and anxiety provide valuable guidance for cultivating emotional control. Modern figures like Jeff Bezos exemplify the power of emotional regulation in achieving success and maintaining composure in the face of adversity. By encouraging viewers to practice techniques such as mindfulness, cognitive reframing, and journaling, we empower them to develop the skills necessary for effective emotional regulation. Ultimately, embracing the Stoic principles of emotional control can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life, allowing individuals to respond to challenges with grace and strength. As we cultivate emotional regulation, we enhance our well-being and improve our relationships and decision-making, paving the way for personal growth and resilience in an ever-changing world. Cultivating Stoic habits involves integrating practical exercises into our daily routines that foster resilience, emotional regulation, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. By adopting these practices, we can embody the principles of Stoicism and develop a mindset that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. One of the foundational exercises in Stoicism is the practice of morning reflections. This exercise encourages individuals to start their day with intention and mindfulness. Each morning, take a few moments to reflect on the day ahead, considering the challenges you may face and how you can respond to them with Stoic principles in mind. Ask yourself questions such as, what obstacles might I encounter today? How can I maintain my composure and virtue in the face of these challenges? By setting a clear intention for the day, you prepare your mind to approach situations with a Stoic perspective, fostering resilience and emotional control. In addition to morning reflections, evening reviews are another essential practice for cultivating Stoic habits. At the end of each day, take time to reflect on your actions, thoughts, and emotions throughout the day. Consider what went well and what could have been improved. Did you respond to challenges with the composure you aimed for? Were there moments when you allowed your emotions to dictate your actions? This practice of self-reflection enhances self-awareness and provides valuable insights into your growth and areas for improvement. By regularly engaging in evening reviews, you can track your progress in embodying Stoic principles and make adjustments as needed, reinforcing your commitment to personal development. Another powerful exercise to cultivate Stoic habits is the practice of voluntary discomfort. This concept involves intentionally placing yourself in situations challenging your comfort zone, thereby building mental toughness and resilience. Voluntary discomfort can take many forms, such as taking cold showers, fasting, or engaging in physical challenges like running or weightlifting. This practice aims to train your mind and body to endure discomfort, helping you develop a greater tolerance for adversity. By willingly facing discomfort, you learn to separate your sense of self-worth from external circumstances and cultivate a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth. This Stoic practice aligns with the belief that true strength comes from within and that we can build resilience by confronting our fears and limitations. Consistency is key when it comes to developing Stoic habits and resilience. Just as physical fitness requires regular training, cultivating a Stoic mindset necessitates ongoing practice and commitment. Integrating these exercises into your daily routine is essential, making them a non-negotiable part of your life. Start small and gradually build upon your practices, ensuring that they become ingrained in your habits. For instance, you might begin with just a few minutes of morning reflection and evening review each day, gradually increasing the time as you become more comfortable with the practice. The goal is to create a sustainable routine that allows you to engage with Stoic principles, fostering resilience over time consistently. In addition to morning reflections, evening reviews, and voluntary discomfort, other practical exercises can further enhance your Stoic practice. One such exercise is the practice of negative visualization, which involves contemplating potential challenges or losses you may face. This technique may seem counterintuitive, but it prepares your mind for adversity and cultivates gratitude for what you have. By envisioning worst-case scenarios, you can develop a sense of acceptance and resilience, allowing you to face challenges with greater equanimity when they arise. Another valuable exercise is the practice of gratitude journaling. Each day, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for. This practice helps shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a sense of appreciation and contentment. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negative emotions and can enhance your overall well-being, reinforcing the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within your control. As you engage in these practical exercises, remember that the journey of cultivating Stoic habits is a lifelong process. It requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to learn from both successes and setbacks. Embrace the idea that growth is not linear. There will be days when you feel more aligned with Stoic principles and days when you struggle. The key is to remain committed to your practice and to view challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles to your progress. In conclusion, introducing practical exercises to cultivate Stoic habits can significantly enhance your resilience and emotional regulation. By incorporating daily practices such as morning reflections and evening reviews, engaging in voluntary discomfort, and maintaining consistency, you can develop a Stoic mindset that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with strength and grace. Remember that the journey of personal growth is ongoing, and each small step you take toward embodying Stoic principles contributes to your overall well-being. As you cultivate these habits, you will be better equipped to face adversity, embrace discomfort, and thrive in an ever-changing world. Embrace the Stoic path and let it guide you toward a more resilient and fulfilling life. Aligning actions with values is a fundamental principle that can significantly enhance our sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. When our actions reflect our core values, we create a harmonious existence that fosters personal growth and satisfaction. However, in today's fast-paced and distraction-laden world, staying true to our values and maintaining focus on what truly matters can be challenging. To begin this journey, viewers need to take the time to define their core values. Core values are the guiding principles that shape our beliefs, decisions, and behaviors. They serve as a compass, helping us navigate life's complexities and make choices that align with our authentic selves. To identify your core values, consider what is most important to you in life. Reflect on moments when you felt truly fulfilled or proud. What values were being honored in those instances? Shared core values include integrity, compassion, growth, family, and creativity, among others. Once you have identified your core values, write them down and keep them visible as a constant reminder of what you stand for. Eliminating distractions is a crucial step in the process of aligning actions with values. In a world filled with continuous notifications, social media, and competing demands for our attention, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. To minimize distractions, assess your environment, and identify what pulls your focus away from your core values. This could be excessive screen time, negative influences, or even certain relationships that do not support your growth. Once you have identified these distractions, take proactive steps to eliminate or reduce them. For example, consider setting specific times for checking emails or social media, creating a designated workspace free from distractions, or establishing boundaries with individuals who drain your energy. By consciously curating your environment, you make space for intentional action that aligns with your values. Maintaining deep focus in a distracting world requires intentional strategies. One practical approach is the practice of time blocking, where you allocate specific blocks of time for focused work on tasks that align with your values and goals. During these blocks, eliminate all distractions, turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and communicate to others that you are unavailable. This focused approach allows you to immerse yourself in your work, fostering a deeper connection to your values and enhancing productivity. Additionally, consider incorporating mindfulness techniques into your daily routine. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help center your mind and enhance your ability to concentrate. By cultivating mindfulness, you train your brain to remain present and focused, making aligning your actions with your core values easier. Another strategy for maintaining focus is to set clear, intentional goals that reflect your values. When your goals are aligned with what you genuinely care about, you are more likely to stay motivated and committed to achieving them. Break down your goals into actionable steps and regularly review your progress to ensure you remain on track. This process not only reinforces your commitment to your values, but also provides a sense of accomplishment as you progress toward your objectives. Additionally, consider using visual reminders such as vision boards or affirmations to keep your values and goals at the forefront of your mind. These tools constantly remind you what you are working toward and help maintain your focus amidst distractions. The importance of intentional action in achieving goals cannot be overstated. Intentional action involves making conscious choices that align with your values and contribute to your overall vision for your life. It requires a commitment to being proactive rather than reactive, taking steps that reflect your priorities rather than succumbing to external pressures or distractions. Engaging in intentional action creates a sense of agency and empowerment, reinforcing your ability to shape your life according to your values. This intentionality fosters resilience, as you are more likely to persevere through challenges when you are grounded in your core beliefs. Moreover, aligning actions with values enhances overall well-being and fulfillment. Living by your values, you experience a greater sense of authenticity and purpose. This alignment fosters a positive self-image and boosts self-esteem, as you are actively living in a way that reflects who you are at your core. Conversely, when your actions are misaligned with your values, it can lead to feelings of discontent, frustration, and even burnout. By prioritizing alignment, you create a life that resonates with your true self, leading to greater satisfaction and happiness. In conclusion, the significance of aligning actions with values is profound, impacting our sense of purpose, fulfillment, and overall well-being. By encouraging viewers to define their core values and eliminate distractions, we empower them to create a life that reflects their authentic selves. Implementing strategies for maintaining deep focus in a distracting world, such as time blocking and mindfulness practices, enhances staying aligned with values. Finally, emphasizing the importance of intentional action reinforces the idea that we can shape our lives according to our beliefs and aspirations. As we embark on this alignment journey, let us remember that every small step taken by our values brings us closer to a life of purpose and fulfillment. By committing to this process, we can cultivate a meaningful existence that resonates with our true selves, ultimately leading to a more enriched and satisfying life. The Stoic approach to emotional detachment offers a robust framework for navigating the complexities of life with greater clarity and resilience. Emotional detachment in Stoicism is not about becoming indifferent or apathetic. Instead, it is about cultivating a healthy distance from external circumstances and material possessions that can lead to suffering. By practicing emotional detachment, individuals can free themselves from the burdens of attachment, allowing for a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. One of the primary benefits of reducing attachment to material possessions is the liberation it brings. In a consumer-driven society, it is easy to become overly attached to physical items, believing that they define our worth or happiness. Stoicism teaches us that true contentment comes from within, not from external possessions. By recognizing that material goods are transient and ultimately outside our control, we can cultivate a sense of freedom from the constant desire for more. This perspective allows us to appreciate what we have without becoming overly attached to it. For instance, consider the practice of minimalism, which aligns closely with Stoic principles. By intentionally simplifying our lives and reducing clutter, we create space for what truly matters: relationships, experiences, and personal growth. This shift in focus fosters a sense of gratitude and contentment, as we learn to find joy in the present moment, rather than in accumulating things. Encouraging viewers to let go of toxic relationships and past regrets is another essential aspect of the Stoic approach to emotional detachment. Poisonous relationships can drain our energy and hinder our personal growth, often leading to feelings of resentment and frustration. Stoicism teaches us to evaluate our relationships critically and to prioritize those that align with our values, and contribute positively to our well-being. Letting go of toxic relationships may require difficult decisions, but it ultimately paves the way for healthier connections that support our growth and happiness. By surrounding ourselves with individuals who uplift and inspire us, we create an environment conducive to emotional well-being. Similarly, the Stoic perspective encourages us to release past regrets that can weigh heavily on our minds. Regret often stems from a desire to control outcomes that are already in the past, leading to feelings of guilt and disappointment. Stoicism teaches us that the past is beyond our control, and dwelling on it only detracts from our ability to live fully in the present. Instead of allowing regrets to define us, we can choose to learn from our experiences and use them as opportunities for growth. This shift in mindset empowers us to focus on the lessons learned rather than the mistakes made, fostering resilience and emotional strength. A key component of the Stoic approach to emotional detachment is the emphasis on focusing on what is within one's control. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events or the actions of others, we can control our thoughts, reactions, and attitudes. This understanding is liberating, as it allows us to redirect our energy toward what truly matters, our responses to challenges and our commitment to personal growth. By concentrating on what is within our control, we cultivate a sense of agency and empowerment, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties more easily. For example, when faced with a challenging situation, such as a job loss or a complicated relationship, it is easy to become overwhelmed by feelings of helplessness. However, by focusing on what we can control, our attitude, our efforts to seek new opportunities, and our willingness to learn from the experience, we can approach the situation with a sense of purpose and resilience. This practice of focusing on the controllable not only reduces anxiety, but also fosters a proactive mindset that empowers us to take meaningful action. In addition to these principles, practicing mindfulness can enhance our ability to cultivate emotional detachment. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing us to create space between ourselves and our feelings. By practicing mindfulness, we can develop greater awareness of our attachments and learn to respond to them with clarity rather than reactivity. This practice aligns with the Stoic belief that our perceptions shape our experiences. By cultivating mindfulness, we can shift our perspective and reduce the emotional weight of attachments. Moreover, journaling can serve as a valuable tool for exploring emotional detachment. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we can gain insight into our attachments and their impact on our well-being. This process of self-reflection allows us to identify patterns in our emotional responses and develop strategies for letting go of what no longer serves us. Journaling can also provide a space for processing past regrets, helping us to reframe our experiences and focus on the lessons learned. In conclusion, the Stoic approach to emotional detachment offers a robust framework for navigating life's challenges with resilience and clarity. By reducing attachment to material possessions, we free ourselves from the burdens of consumerism and cultivate a sense of contentment rooted in our values. Letting go of toxic relationships and past regrets empowers us to create healthier connections and embrace the present moment fully. Focusing on what is within our control allows us to redirect our energy toward meaningful actions that align with our goals and aspirations. As we practice emotional detachment, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and strength, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace. By embracing these Stoic principles, we can foster a more fulfilling and resilient existence, ultimately leading to a more profound sense of purpose and well-being. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy emphasizing rationality, virtue, and self-control, offers profound insights into achieving inner peace and mastery over oneself. At the heart of Stoic teachings is the concept of freedom, which is understood not as the absence of constraints or the pursuit of external validation, but instead as self-mastery and the ability to govern one's own thoughts and actions. This perspective shifts the focus from seeking approval or material success to cultivating an inner strength that allows individuals to navigate life's challenges with resilience and clarity. In a world that often equates freedom with external achievements, such as wealth, status, or popularity, Stoicism invites us to redefine what it means to be truly free. The Stoics believe that true freedom comes from within. It is the ability to remain unaffected by external circumstances and to maintain control over our responses to them. This self-mastery is achieved through the practice of virtue, which involves aligning our actions with our values and principles. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, intentions, and reactions, we cultivate a sense of agency that empowers us to live authentically and purposefully. This internal freedom fosters a profound sense of peace as we learn to detach our self-worth from external validation and societal expectations. Encouraging viewers to overcome fears and desires is crucial to achieving true liberation through Stoicism. Fear and desire often act as powerful forces that can cloud our judgment and lead us away from our true selves. The Stoics taught that many of our fears are rooted in anticipating outcomes that are ultimately beyond our control. For instance, the fear of failure, rejection, or loss can paralyze us and prevent us from pursuing our goals and aspirations. By confronting these fears head-on and recognizing that they do not define us, we can begin to break free from their grip. Stoicism encourages us to embrace discomfort and uncertainty, understanding that growth often lies on the other side of fear. Similarly, the desire for external validation can lead us to compromise our values and pursue paths that do not align with our true selves. The pursuit of approval from others can create a cycle of dependency that undermines our sense of self-worth. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate an internal compass that guides our actions, allowing us to prioritize our values over the fleeting opinions of others. By letting go of the need for external validation, we can achieve a sense of liberation that empowers us to live authentically and pursue our passions without fear of judgment. The importance of emotional control in achieving lasting peace cannot be overstated. Stoicism emphasizes that while we cannot control external events, we can control our emotional responses to them. This practice of emotional regulation is essential for maintaining inner peace, as it allows us to respond to challenges with clarity and composure rather than being swept away by impulsive reactions. By developing emotional control, we cultivate resilience and the ability to gracefully navigate life's ups and downs with grace gracefully. One effective way to enhance emotional control is through mindfulness practices, encouraging us to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. By cultivating awareness of our emotional responses, we can create space between ourselves and our emotions, allowing us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively. This practice aligns with the Stoic belief that our perceptions shape our experiences. By managing our emotions, we can maintain a sense of equilibrium even in the face of adversity. Additionally, the practice of negative visualization, a technique often employed by Stoics, can help us develop emotional resilience. By contemplating potential losses or challenges, we prepare ourselves mentally for adversity and cultivate gratitude for what we have. This practice not only reduces anxiety, but also fosters a sense of acceptance, allowing us to approach life's uncertainties with a calm and composed mindset. As we explore the Stoic path to inner peace and mastery, we must recognize that this journey is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. The principles of Stoicism encourage us to engage in regular self-reflection, assessing our thoughts, actions, and values to ensure alignment with our true selves. This ongoing practice fosters a deeper understanding of ourselves and our motivations, allowing us to cultivate a sense of mastery over our lives. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a robust framework for achieving inner peace and mastery through the concepts of self-mastery, overcoming fears and desires, and emotional control. By redefining freedom as the ability to govern our thoughts and actions, we can cultivate a sense of agency that empowers us to live authentically and purposefully. Overcoming fears and letting go of the need for external validation allows us to break free from the constraints that hold us back, leading to true liberation. Finally, the practice of emotional control is essential for maintaining lasting peace, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and clarity. As we embrace the teachings of Stoicism, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Integrating these principles into our daily lives allows us to cultivate a profound sense of inner peace and mastery that empowers us to thrive in an ever-changing world. In summarizing the key takeaways from our exploration of Stoic power, it is essential to emphasize the profound impact that applying Stoic principles can have on our daily lives. Stoicism, with its rich philosophical heritage, offers practical tools and insights that empower us to navigate the complexities of modern existence with resilience, clarity, and purpose. By integrating these principles into our everyday routines, we can cultivate a mindset prioritizing inner peace and emotional control, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. One of the most significant aspects of Stoicism is the emphasis on focusing on what is within our control. In a world filled with uncertainties and external pressures, it is easy to become overwhelmed by circumstances beyond our influence. Stoic teachings remind us that while we cannot dictate the actions of others or the outcomes of events, we can control our thoughts, reactions, and attitudes. This shift in perspective is liberating, as it redirects our energy toward what truly matters, our responses to challenges and our commitment to personal growth. By practicing this principle daily, we can cultivate resilience and a sense of agency that empowers us to face life's adversities gracefully. Another key takeaway is the importance of emotional regulation in achieving lasting peace. Stoicism teaches us that our emotions, while natural, should not dictate our actions. By developing emotional control, we can respond to challenges thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, and negative visualization can enhance our ability to manage our emotions effectively. These practices foster resilience and create a sense of inner calm that allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. We can cultivate a more balanced and fulfilling existence by incorporating emotional regulation into our daily lives. Moreover, the Stoic approach encourages us to embrace discomfort and overcome fears. We can achieve true liberation by confronting our fears and letting go of the desire for external validation. We can achieve true freedom. This process requires courage and self-reflection, but the rewards are profound. As we learn to detach our self-worth from external circumstances, we create space for authentic living and personal growth. Embracing discomfort also builds mental toughness, allowing us to face challenges with resilience and determination. By applying this principle daily, we can foster a mindset that embraces growth and transformation. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic power, we encourage viewers to take action. If you found value in the insights shared, consider subscribing to our channel and sharing this content with others who may benefit from the teachings of Stoicism. By spreading awareness of these principles, we can create a community of individuals committed to personal growth and resilience. Your engagement supports our efforts and contributes to a broader conversation about the importance of Stoic philosophy in today's world. Additionally, we invite you to explore further resources on Stoicism for personal growth. Numerous books, podcasts, and online courses delve deeper into Stoic teachings and provide practical guidance for integrating these principles into your life. Some recommended readings include Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, and The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. These resources offer valuable insights and exercises that can enhance your understanding of Stoicism and its application in daily life. Incorporating Stoic principles into your routine can be a transformative journey. Start by setting aside time for daily reflections, practicing mindfulness, and identifying what is within your control. Engage in voluntary discomfort to build resilience and challenge your fears. As you embark on this path, remember that personal growth is a lifelong process, and each small step you take toward embodying Stoic principles contributes to your overall well-being. In summary, the key takeaways from our discussion on Stoic power highlight the importance of applying Stoic principles in daily life. We can cultivate resilience and inner peace by focusing on what we can control, developing emotional regulation, and embracing discomfort. We can cultivate resilience and inner peace. We encourage you to take action by subscribing to our channel and sharing this content with others. Explore further resources on Stoicism to deepen your understanding and enhance your personal growth journey. Together, let us embrace the teachings of Stoicism and empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with strength and clarity. As we integrate these principles into our lives, we can unlock the power of Stoicism and create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to continuing to explore the transformative power of Stoicism with you.